I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Somebody once said that revenge is sweetest when served cold. That is, the person will have forgotten, maybe time will have elapsed. When the person least expects it, then you serve revenge. And as I was preparing this message, revenge is sweetest when served ice cold. I watched the highlights of the Super Eagles match with the Desert Foxes of Algeria. It was after the match that I watched. I don't watch when they are playing because I don't want to have a heart attack. There was one girl that dreamt malaria dream, that the Super Eagles were defeated. I knew it was malaria dream. It reminds me of in 1980 when the All Africa, the AFCON was played in Nigeria. I watched most of the matches played in Ibadan, and the final match was played in the National Stadium. I went with Dr. Reginald Eweswedo. We were in medical school then, and then we went to Lagos a day before, slept in the University of Lagos, went to the National Stadium by 10 a.m. Those concrete seats, the popular side, very hot, and it was fun. And we defeated Algeria 3-0. I can still remember Christian Chukwu with the ball. I remember all those who played. It was a day of so much pride in our country. And we defeated Algeria 2-0 in this last match. There were highlights of the match. The second goal in particular. Zidane's child was the goalkeeper. And the first goal, you all know that our brother from Edo State, Osimhen, headed the ball in. Boy, that boy jumped so high, headed it in, and the keeper didn't know whether to jump or to stand, and it was midway, and the ball entered. But the most interesting thing was when Osimhen had the ball for the second goal, there was a telegraphic pass to Osimhen. Osimhen could have attempted to score, but remember his outburst with Lookman over not one person not passing the ball to him. And he did something extraordinary. He passed the ball to Adams Akor. And Adams Akor made Zidane's son to eat grass, made him to lie down in the green pastures. And then he restored my soul. And the only person who has done such a thing is J.J. Okocha. When he went to Germany to play, the Germans made fun of him, racist slurs. And that boy, J.J. Okocha, the greatest dribbler I've ever seen. He dribbled every person, all the defenders. I saw his coach put his hands on his head when that boy refused to shoot. And Oliver Kahn, the best goalkeeper in the world then, was made to crawl on the ground. JJ, you and JJ put the ball into the net. That was real ice cold vengeance. Back to Adams Akko. There was one stupid Algerian footballer that made mockery of that Congolese supporter that would stand throughout the 90 minutes of the match without putting his hand down. He was replicating the image, the statue of Patrice Lumumba of Congo, one of the revered names in African history and liberation struggle, just like Nelson Mandela, just like Julius Nyerere, just like Kenneth Kaunda, just like Nnamdi Azikiwe. And the Algerian made fun of that super fan and he stood like this and fell down. I did not know that the Nigerians took note of that Adams Akko took note of that. After Akko made another one to bite the dust and eat grass, he replicated by making his hand like this and standing like Patrice Lumumba. There is a South African sports commentator that made a very emotional tribute to Nigeria and Adams Akko. My lawyer shared it to me, and I shed tears. I was so proud to be a Nigerian. For me, we have won the AFCON tournament. That was sweet revenge for daring to make mockery of our idol who laid his life for the struggle for the independence of Congo, Patrice Lumumba. That humiliation of Algeria was sweet, cold revenge. Proud to be a Nigerian, my beloved country. Congratulations to the Super Eagles. I have a sweetness in my spirit that will beat Morocco. Will beat Morocco, beat them neat. The crowd will be hostile. Officiating might be somehow, but I believe if we can score within the first few minutes, score 2-3 goals, we will frustrate the Moroccans. God bless the Super Eagles. God bless Osimhen for passing that ball. God bless Adams Akko for scoring that sweet goal. I remain Dr. Charles Apoki, the area grandfather. We have properties for sale. We have counseling for people all over the world. Send a message to +234 80 21 21 92 62. 234 +234 80 21 21 92 62. Please subscribe to this channel. Where are you watching from? And what do you have to say concerning that sweet revenge? God bless you.